In the coming weeks, we will come together as a parish family to celebrate the Eucharist and worship the Lord together. When we reunite for Masses in the church, there are some new procedures in place to create a healthy and safe environment for everyone. Before you leave your home, wash your hands for 20 seconds. Bring your own hand sanitizer to use before communion. Please ensure that your sanitizer does not contain bleach, as it can damage the pews. Face masks are required for everyone over 5 years of age. Please put on your mask before you exit your vehicle. Plan to arrive at least 15 minutes before the start of Mass. Please have your registration confirmation ready to show the greeters at the door. All family members need to check in at the same time. If you arrive after the start of Mass, it is possible that your seats will be given away to another person. Collection baskets will not be passed through the pews. Offerings can be dropped into the baskets as you enter the sanctuary. Every other pew will be blocked off to ensure adequate spacing between households. Seating will be filled in much like an airplane, starting with the center sections and then moving into the side sections. Greeters will direct you to the next available pew in the seating process. If you are sharing a row with another family, please maintain 6-foot spacing throughout the Mass. Face masks must be worn for the duration of the Mass. Avoid physical contact between households during the sign of peace. Each section of pews has been numbered. Communion will be distributed in 2 phases, starting with the odd number sections, then the even number sections. We will be distributing communion starting with the back rows of each section and moving forward. Please follow the designated traffic flow indicated by the arrows on the floor. Before receiving communion, you are encouraged to use hand sanitizer. As you approach the altar for communion, please maintain proper social distance between yourself, other communicants, and the priest or deacon. Extend your hands as far as possible to receive the Eucharist. Do not remove your mask until you have stepped to the side. Once you have moved away from the priest or deacon, remove your mask and consume the Blessed Sacrament. Be sure to replace your mask before returning to your seat. Once Mass has concluded, please be seated. Each section will be dismissed separately. All exits will be used to avoid crowding in the narthex and main doors. Please wait until your section has been instructed to depart and follow the directions of the ushers. Private prayer is not available after weekend Masses to provide time to clean and reset the church. Priests will be greeting parishioners at the doorway as you leave. Please maintain appropriate social distancing as you interact with them. Please do not congregate outside. Proceed directly to your vehicle to allow the next Mass to start on time.
About 10 weeks ago, I stood perhaps in this spot and I showed all of you a picture of what our church looks like when I celebrate Mass here at the altar. Empty pews. And I said at that time I was anxious and excited about the time when you will be able to return and we'll be able to celebrate Mass together here as a community. Well, that day is just about upon us. And I continue to be filled with some excitement and eager for you to fill the pews. You've just heard and watched a video that shows some of the directives and some of the procedures and what we need to do to celebrate safely here as a community, and I'm grateful for your taking the time to watch that. And know that many, many hands have been part of putting all of this together to make sure that we come back to a joy-filled celebration, but also one that is safe for everyone. And so I ask you to take seriously all of those parameters, those procedures, those directives that have been shared with you. I say that we come to this church and we receive the gift of peace. Peace is what we want to have when we sit here. peace is what we want to have when we leave here, so that we can share it with others. So that means that sometimes we just have to be placing ourselves in the Lord's hands, and he will give us that peace. Things are a little different, and we're going to proceed to communion a little differently. We'll have to sit a little differently in the church. But in the midst of all that, the Lord still provides for us his gift of peace. And so today, I look forward to welcoming all of you back. I ask that you continue to pray for one another, and that soon we will be together here in this church, so that I no longer see empty pews, but I see pews filled with God's faithful people, whom he wants to share his gift of peace. May God bless you. Have a good day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.